So it's been a long while when I make my first Arduino video, and it is the time for another Arduino video in the series. And in the middle I was having intense pressure from other projects, and so I cannot create another Arduino video. But today I'm gonna concentrate on the software part, and whatever I have shown you in my previous video, that knowledge will be enough for you to write a sketch. So I am gonna give you the introduction to the first Arduino code and how to write some interesting and rather simple Arduino codes. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is go to our browser and go to arduino.cc. There we go, because that is the official website of Arduino, and from there we are going to download the Arduino IDE. What is an IDE? It is the program in which we write programs. Well, it is the software in which we write our codes. So here you can see there are several options up there, and in the front section in the tabs you can see the softwares, and there you can see the downloads. So I'm gonna go to the downloads. See Arduino 1.815, and you can see Windows. If you have Windows 8 or Windows 10, then you will be able to get the app on Windows Store, and if not, there are also other options like you can download installer for XP and up and whatever. Even you can use this setup on Windows 8 or Windows 7 or Windows 10 also. So here are Mac OS installation files, here are Linux, and there are many more. So download according to your system. So I have already downloaded the Arduino, so let me launch that. See, it takes a little bit long time to start for the first time, but there you go. This is a clean thing you are getting. So first of all you need to do is to go to the examples and see there are many examples which you can study. So let's open the blank sketch. So here's the blank sketch, and if you are starting Arduino or for the first time, then I will recommend to look at the sketches for at least one time. All the sketches, these are actually pretty useful. So here we have our first thing. It is a comment, it is not any portion of the code. You can read this, it is written for your understanding. So see, this is the first thing we are starting our code with. The first line is void setup, and then there are some, you can see the comments are pretty straightforward, so you will be understand it pretty accurately. So let me tell you, any Arduino code consists of two blocks of code, and the first one is the void setup. As you can see, this is the opening bracket and this is the closing bracket. That means this void setup has ended here. So the next block of code is void loop. The purpose of these two blocks is the setup will run for the first time, and it will run only once when you are powering your Arduino, and then the loop runs for infinite times until you stop or reset it to again start from the beginning. That means whenever you are plugging your Arduino to any power source, the first thing it will run is the setup, and after running the setup once, the flow will come to the void loop, and the void loop will run for infinite times until you stop it. So this is the typical blink sketch. Let me write one for you so it will be easy to understand. Let's close this. I'm gonna put this bracket in between. I'm gonna put this bracket in next line so that it's easy to understand. See, it is also labeled in there. Put your setup code here to run once, and put your main code here to run repeatedly. That means this portion will run infinite times until you stop them. So let's remove them all, and yeah, you're ready to go. And now the setup, you need to give the pin configuration. Now by pin configuration I mean what you need a pin to be output or input, and what pin you need to be input or output. So As my previous video I've shown you, we have analog pins, we have digital pins, and we have digital pins up to D0 to D13, isn't it? We represent digital pins as D0, that means D0 or normal 0. Let me give you an example. If you want to represent digital pin 5, then you can write it as normal 5 or even D5. So the first thing you need to write is pin mode. And what is pin mode? Let me write it first, then I will tell you. So pin mode. See, whatever you write, most of them just turns to red or orange because those are keywords and those are valid keywords, and that's why we are having that color change. So pin mode, I am just defining a pin now. So the pin is of your choice in what you want to connect your LED. Let me say it is digital pin 4. So I can write D4 or normal 4. Let me start with D4. And so we are configuring digital port 4 as output. You can configure your digital pin 4 as input or output, but as we are going to draw power from it to power our LED, it is going to be output. And make sure this programming is case sensitive as of C and C++. So you need to pay attention towards normal caps keywords and normal small keywords. I have written output in, you see, in caps. If we write it on normal small letters, then see, the color is not changed. That means it is not a valid keyword. So I need to change it to caps. See, and then you need to close the bracket and then the semicolon, and that's how you write quotes on your C and C++, right? Pin mode is a function which takes the pin and the configuration. So I'm done it as output. So that's done our setup code. Now let's come to while loop, and here you need to turn the LED on. So I'm gonna do that. The function is called digital write, and again the W is on capital letters. See, it changed its color. And digital write is another function which takes the pin, which is our D4, and set it to high or low. I can set it high or low. Low means the output is 0 and high means the output is high. And again the high should be in caps. And in place of high and low, you can also write as 1 and 0. 1 means high, 0 means low as binary representation. But I'm gonna write it high because it is a little bit very straightforward. So our LED has turned on. Now we have to turn off. So let's turn it off. The function is same, the pin is same, and in place of high we are just using low. But this will not blink our LED because the loop runs very fast. So we will not be able to see the blink. The LED will actually blink, but with our normal eyes we will not be able to see the LED blinking. So we have to put a delay between the high and the low. So here's the delay, and the delay function takes one single input, one single parameter, and which is the time in millisecond. So we are going to put the time in millisecond. Let me keep it as 1000. That means 1 second delay. 1000 milliseconds means 1 second delay. And same as after pulling it low, we are again gonna need to give 1000 in there. So there we go. Now what our loop does is first pull the digital pin high, and that is put the voltage in our D4 pin to 5 volts, and then wait for 1 second. Then again pull the voltage low, that is to 0 volts, and then again wait for 1 second, and this loop runs again and again and again and again until you stop the Arduino. So let's compile it. So here you can see two symbols. This is the upload and this is verify, and to verify you need to save the projects, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna name it at demo. There we go. See, it will compile the sketch and you can see the progress over here, and after compiling you see D4 was not declared in this scope. What the well, for some reasons it's not taking D4 as digital pin 4. So you can do two things: declare the D4 as digital pin 4, or you can just replace the D with only 4. Well, D4 worked for another compiler, I guess, and for this version of Arduino it is still 1.8.5, but I don't know why it doesn't work. So whatever, safe side is just removing this D and then verify. So you can see it's done compiling and it's not giving an error, so it's the time for uploading it to my Arduino. So before uploading you have to select the port in which your Arduino is connected, and if you go to tools and see the port, you will be able to see that there is only COM1 available, but as soon as I connect my Arduino you will be able to see there are more ports in which my Arduino is connected. Now I have connected the Arduino, and let's again open the tools and see it's automatically selected COM5, and you can see if your board is a genuine one then you will be able to see the name also written in there. See, Arduino Genuino Uno. So there we go, you have to upload the sketch now, and before that we are gonna prepare the simple circuit, that is connect our LED to our digital pin 4 and another to the ground. So let's do that. So here's my simple circuit. See, I've connected the LED positive to the digital pin 4 and the LED negative to the ground. Now let's upload the sketch. To upload you have to press this button. While uploading, what happened? Well, see what I've done. I've selected Arduino Nano, and that's why it's not able to upload. So if you're selected this kind of boards, then you have to go to board and then select Arduino Genuino Uno, which is mine, and now it will be able to upload. So see, it's changed to Arduino Genuino Uno on COM5. That is exact same. Our board is on COM5 and our board selection is also Arduino Uno. So let's now upload it. You will be able to see the RX and TX LED flashing while uploading. It will rebuild again because I have changed the board. See? It's uploaded. Size limit. Size limit. And see, it's blinking. Isn't it amazing? Maybe it's a little bit too bright because I have not put any resistor in there, and it is recommended that you put a resistor to protect the LED. So now you can see the on and off. The time is actually 1 second. Now we can tweak with the settings to actually play with it, and I am gonna reduce this 1000 to 500, and let's see what happens. So basically I have reduced the on and off time to 500 milliseconds or 5 seconds. Now let's see. Upload it. and it's uploading. Then you can again will be see the RX and TX LED flashing. Now see, it started blinking more fast. So if we put 100 milliseconds in there, let's see what happens. Again upload it. Again the RX TX LEDs will flash, and see, now the on and off time delay is actually 0.1 second. So that's why it's blinking according to that. Now maybe I will reduce it a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Upload it. Actually you can use Ctrl+U to upload the code as well. See, 3 2 1 go. It will be uploaded. See, now it's more fast. And that is actually amazing to play with it, isn't it? So let me show you one more thing. If I replace this high with 1 and low with 0, then the same thing will happen. I'm uploading it. You can put anything, high or low or 1 or 0. See, the same thing happens. So there it is guys, another Arduino series video. Hope you have understood whatever I've shown you. If this helped, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification bell icon to get updated my latest uploads. I make DIY projects and also many things. Do check that on my channel. And that's all for today. Hope you have enjoyed. Share with your friends. This is Malhar. You are watching Outta Syllabus and I am signing off.